Yes, hello and welcome. This is Elliot Splash and this is Formula 1 2014 and we are now at Silverstone, the British Grand Prix, our home Grand Prix, and our car, it's well playing up, I would say. I was doing qualifying. I only made it to Q1. I qualified in 21st place, which shows how bad the car was playing up, and every single time I came into the pits it kept on repairing my car, the automatic repair that it does. So something's not right with the car. It's extremely down on power. I am struggling to get any traction and any speed, and just everybody was just beating me. I think Max Chilton and people like that were faster than me by about 6/10, and I was about 5-6 seconds off the speed of pole. So I didn't actually even make the 107% rule, so I shouldn't technically be racing if we're doing the proper rules. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton in first, John Eric Verne in 12th, and me in 21st, almost at the back of the grid. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting race. Let's see how many places I can make up and hopefully improve, because you can't get much worse than 21st. You can only get one place worse. But yeah, the 5 lights are out, away we go now, and we've had a terrible start. We're still in 21st, but you can see even the Marrusias got past quicker than me, and then I got the Kate from there trying to overtake me, and I go down the inside of Bianchi there, and I'm just up to around about 18th, 19th place, and as I take a Ferrari there that's going quite slow, that's down in 17th place, and now I'm up to around about 14th, just coming close to my teammates there, and yeah, almost touched that car. Hulkenberg gets in my way there, and I had to try and avoid him, but it did not work. So as you can see on the straights, I'm just so down on power. I'm struggling to just get any kind of speed in this car, and it's not to do with the setup either. It's not a extremely high downforce setup either. It's just, for some reason, the car just, it doesn't feel toned in. It just feels bogged down and unresponsive. It's just weird. I've never experienced this before. Maybe this is new to Formula 1 2014. Maybe I've got an underlying problem with the car that they'll find out for the next race. Reliability issues, maybe that plays a part in these career modes now, because it never really used to, but well, it did to other cars, but not to your own car. I never really had a reliability issue on any Formula 1 game, so this may be a first. So it is actually quite interesting to find out what is happening with my car, as we have Verne there trying to overtake us. And is he going to do it? Yes, he goes round the outside. That was pretty easy for him. I just couldn't defend really that much. I just didn't have the power to defend through that sweeping fast corner. And as you can see, he's already pulling out quite a big lead already. He's probably already 5/10 down the road, and I'm just extremely struggling. And in the race, I was actually swearing, going, why aren't you working? Why is everyone overtaking me? But I now know, and you will know soon enough, about what actually happens in this race. But yeah, lap 2 now. We've got Button just behind us, in 0.1 seconds behind us, and without DRS, he just got so much speed advantage. And I try and go deep into that corner to try and overtake him once more, but it just did not work. So I'm now down to 12th place. And this is quite worrying. I can't even make it towards the top 10. I can't even compete with my teammate. He's, in one lap, he's made a gap of 2 seconds, and I can only manage around about 142, where most cars are on 140s, 139s at this point in the race. So yeah, here we are on lap 6, and we've got the Ferrari of Raikkonen there overtaking us pretty easily, and then he just goes off road, and there looked like smoke coming from the back of his car, so he must have had an engine failure. So maybe it's not only me that is having issues. But yeah, on lap 7 now, we've got a whole train of cars wanting to overtake us, but only Grosjean, it seems, has got through. So yeah, I'm down to 13th place, but I've got a big train of cars right behind me that are trying to overtake me. I'm defending as much as possible, but it is proving quite difficult because my car is just not toned in. Okay, maybe because I'm on the prime tyres and everyone else is on the options, that is causing even more of an issue, but they shouldn't be 3-4 seconds down to the option tyre. I must have some underlying problem. Maybe my ERS is not deploying the extra 160 horsepower for 33 seconds a lap. That may be a possibility, and hence why I'm down on power. That is probably what has happened, to be honest. But yeah, lap 10 now, coming into the pits for our one and only pit stop, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm doing a 1-stop or a 2-stop in this race, but yeah, switching on to the option tyres. So I will be doing a 2-stop. I don't know why I said a 1-stop before. It's near impossible on a 50% race. But yeah, a 3.7 second pit stop because nobody else had started on the primes. So yeah, rejoining in around about 16th place, I believe. So yeah, let's just hope this race doesn't go from bad to worse, because that could be insult to injury at my home Grand Prix. So we're coming out the pits now, and we had Maldonado trying to overtake us. Luckily enough, he didn't crash into us, which is a big surprise. Whenever you see his name, you just want to duck and cover, because he is prone to smash you up. But yeah, coming out of the pits and everything now, onto our outlap, and yeah, we've got our DRS because we came out behind Maldonado. And let's see if I can catch up to the back of Gutierrez. He's only 1.3 seconds ahead of me, which I think that might be a little bit more now, around about 1.52 seconds of a gap. But let's see if I can put some consistent laps in now that I'm on the option tyre and catch up to him. But yeah, here on lap 14 now. I don't get this, right? I'm lap 14, right, I was catching up to Gutierrez and everyone. And for some reason my car then decided to stick in 3rd gear. And the engine is red, like overheated to hell, so that may be the issue. But also, I've got a gearbox issue and everything else, and I've just got no traction. I can't get out of 3rd gear. I'm struggling to get this back to the pits now. And as you can see, I'm just hitting everything. I just cannot ride. So I did have an underlying problem with this car. Maybe, see, the thing is, I've never actually changed the engine units. And maybe that might be the thing. Maybe you have to change your engine units manually, and I haven't done so, and I've just used this engine too much, and it's finally given. It's just given out now. As you can see, it was a late dart into the pits. I'm coming in to retire the car because I've got no chance of getting any points from this race or salvaging anything. I'm 21st. Hamilton is 22nd, but I think he retired. So yeah, that is the end of the race. I hope you enjoyed it, because I didn't. But yeah, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Elliot Splash signing out. And yeah, until next time, guys.